Hey everybody, we are live at Stine and Brew Resort. I'm Jeremy Stine, and I'm here today with the Big Green Egg King, Mr. Kevin Quigley himself. And by the way, that's according to Louisiana Sportsman. Pick up this December issue where they talk about his recipes and call him the Big Green Egg King. And so Kevin, thank you for joining us. He's been out here, y'all, grilling since 9 a.m. at the Stine and Brew Resort. Before we jump in, Kevin, I want to let everybody know who's watching live right now. Please ask your questions in the comments and we'll get to those. We've got Emily filming right now in real time. We've got Kevin, who's an excellent resource. He is, after all, the Big Green Egg King. So ask any questions you may have. We'll ask those live on the air. And so let's go ahead and dig in and talk about the Big Green Egg history. How long you guys been around, first? Secondly, why is this better than the competitors? The competitors, by the way, were late to the game, but why are they, should we say, inferior to the Big Green Egg product? So take it away, Kevin.
Well, thank y'all for having me. It's another day in paradise at Stine's Lumber.
Appreciate that.
I really appreciate y'all having me. This is what I do. This is my passion right here.
Well, our customers appreciate it too. So.
Thank you. What's so good about the green egg? Well, where it came from was 3,000 years ago when they cooked in big clay pots called Komodo pots. And Green Egg has been making them for about 45 years. I've been selling them for about 17 to 18.
Wow.
And it's the best grill out there. And there are a number of different reasons.
So you've probably been cooking and teaching. He teaches folks all around the state on how to cook on this Big Green Egg, probably longer than anybody who's owned it. So eggheads out there, listen up. This guy's got some good advice, and even newcomers.
Years ago, nobody knew about clay pots, about ceramic cookers. But now everybody knows about it because it just cooks the food so well.
So 45 years you guys been in business,
right?
The Big Green Egg. Now tell me why it's so much different, and most would say better than the other products who came. They've only been around the market for maybe 10 years, but let's talk a little bit about the ceramic.
Well, ceramic is an insulator. They paint houses with ceramic. Why? To keep the heat and the cold inside. Same principle with the green egg. It keeps the heat inside of the grill. But mainly it keeps the moisture, the flavor, but most importantly, the moisture. Because when you cook inside of a green egg, it works almost like a pressure cooker, where your food just comes out very moist and tender and juicy. Chicken breast, turkey breast.
Yep, absolutely. And by the way, he's cooking, like I said, since 9 a.m. Delicious, moist. We got some steaks. We're going to show you all how to cook a steak, so stay tuned. If you've got any questions on how to do the steak or whatever else it may be regarding the Big Green Egg, Kevin's going to be here all day letting you folks know. We're going to show you how to properly cook a steak on the Big Green Egg. So the ceramic, you were saying, NASA, you said earlier, yes. Right? State of the art.
NASA created our ceramic, basically like the tiles on the space shuttle. NASA gave us the formula for our ceramic.
The organization that took us to the moon created
our ceramic for us. It'll withstand temperatures of 2,200 degrees, like the tiles that fall off of the space shuttle. And the way you tell good ceramic is it being very white. The whiter the ceramic, the better the ceramic is. This will withstand temperatures of 2,200 degrees, and that's why we can give you a lifetime warranty on the ceramic. Okay.
So 2,200 degrees.
2,200 degrees.
And the competitors,
well, the competitors, there are different grades of ceramic. If it has any coloration to it, any reddish tannish color, it's a fired clay, which is a form of ceramic, but it's an inferior form of ceramic.
Completely different.
It'll withstand temperatures maybe 1,200 degrees, 2,200, 1,200. Not only that, but our ceramic is very, very smooth. Other ceramic grills are very rough and porous, and it holds a lot of crud and grease and food particles.
That's right.
So you can form bacteria in them, okay?
I see. So the hinges, I've noticed how smooth, this thing is heavy.
Well, we've been working on it for 45 years.
But what's wonderful about it is the hinges, though, on this thing, well, it's so smooth.
Not only that, it's very easy to open.
Right.
And it doesn't shake and rattle and roll like a lot of other grills.
I see. And so, and it's not even, how about, a lot of questions we get sometimes with grills, is it going to rust, the stainless steel?
We have 5 years warranty on anything black, lifetime warranty on the ceramic. Lifetime warranty. You will never buy another grill. You can go buy a $199 grill every 2 years, and the legs are going to fall off and it's going to rust, and in 10 years you have absolutely nothing.
Wow.
Spend $800, get you a green egg. It's a grill, it's a smoker, and it's an oven, and it will last you a lifetime.
Lifetime warranty, folks. Again, we're here with Kevin Quigley, the Big Green Egg King. My name is Jeremy Stine. We're here at the Stines in Broussard. Please come out and see us today while he's here. Ask him any questions because this is the hottest item, no pun intended, for the Christmas holidays is the Big Green Egg. So let's talk a little bit about the steaks we're about to cook. We can walk on over there. But if you're going to cook a steak, and not just a steak, Kevin, pizzas, like you said, it's not roast. It's like an oven. You can do. How do you control the temperature with all these different things you want to cook? Because all I'm seeing is this gauge. You know, where's the knobs and all that for lazy folks like me? How do you control this guy?
Well, first of all, I don't know about that Green Egg King thing, okay? Second of all, what the Green Egg does, it takes all the negatives out of charcoal cooking, okay? And it's not just a grill, but it's a grill, it's a smoker, and it's an oven. So you can bake pizza and bread and biscuits and brownies and dump cake and all of that kind of stuff. You can also turn it into a smoker with what we call a convector. It's just another ceramic plate that you insert inside of your grill, and then you can smoke briskets and pork butts and ribs and anything, beef jerky. All you can do is control your temperature. The whole premise of the Green Egg is controlling your temperature, and you do that with the damper at the bottom.
You get to look at that damper.
You open the damper at the bottom, and you open. That gives you more air. And
so you got the charcoal down in here.
Charcoal is inside of your grill. This is where your ashes fall down into.
Okay.
And after about 1 month, maybe 2 months, you might have to clean some ashes out. Okay.
So the damper up top.
Damper up top also controls your airflow. Okay.
Yep.
So you can control your airflow, and it's all about airflow and temperature control.
Gotcha.
The more air you give it, the hotter it'll get. The more you shut it down, the cooler it'll be. Now your temperature range on cooking will be with the lid down from 0 to about 600 degrees, 650 degrees. If you want it hotter than that, because when you have the lid down, it won't flare up on you. Okay?
Right.
If you want to flare up, you want to cook steaks at high temperatures, you open it up and you'll get a nice little bed of flames down there.
Okay.
That's when you want to put your steaks on and sear them at 800-900 degrees. Okay?
Wow, that's incredible. It
Now,
goes up that high.
everybody likes to do it differently. Some people like to get about 600 degrees with the lid closed, put their steak on, leave it on there for 5 or 6 or 7 minutes, flip it over, leave it on there for 5 or 6, 7 more minutes. Medium rare inside, charred on the outside. If you want it cooked longer, all you need to do is shut it down and let it cook to well done or medium well.
I see. Yeah, so when you want to bring that temperature down, you just simply close it off.
Close it up.
Yeah.
Close it up. And everybody likes to do it differently. Everybody likes to cook a steak differently. Everybody likes to cook a turkey differently.
Yep.
And you can do that. Why? Because you have total control of your temperature.
Excellent. Any questions? We good on questions from the audience? Let's walk on over, Kevin. We're going to show y'all how to do a steak. We're live in the parking lot, so we apologize for all the background noise. But let's walk on over and look at some of this that we got going over here. Who's this fella right here? What we got here?
This is Phil Wooten.
How you doing, Phil? Doing? Good to see you.
This is
Phil. Go ahead. You introduce.
This is my partner in crime when we cook. It's more like he's master and I'm grasshopper.
There you go.
I don't know about this.
Don't know about this.
So how do we cook steak? Well, what we do is
look at that.
we get a little open flame and we cook our steaks. And you can sear them, flip them over, sear them, get them to medium rare. If you want it cooked longer, you can close it, let it cook to well done or medium well.
Okay.
And it's going to be a very juicy steak because remember, all the moisture stays inside of the grill.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you may want to put your steak on here at 250 degrees and cook it for an hour. That will still be a good steak.
Right.
Okay. Do it any way you want to do it because you have control of your temperature.
Now opening it, I've heard people talking about burping. You know, when that smoke comes out, you just got to.
When you're going from a real high temperature, like cooking a steak on an open flame, and then you close it to cook it medium well, before you just pop it back open, give it a little air, burp it a little bit, and that way you won't lose the hair on your arms.
There you go.
Which has been done many times.
After so many years, of
After
course.
so many years, yeah.
Let us see those steaks again. And so this is just right now. What temperature we got those steaks on?
Well, when you're cooking steaks, you're really not that concerned about temperature.
Okay.
Okay. What you want to be concerned about is the control of your flame.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you want to be concerned about, is the control of your flame.
Yep. Now, charcoal. This isn't. You didn't spray a bunch of lighter fluid on this, did you?
Oh, we put gallons of it because we wanted heartburn and acid indigestion.
Exactly.
Wanted all the neighbors to know.
Exactly.
Let me explain about charcoal and lighter fluid. Okay, people will say I don't like charcoal cooking because it gives me acid indigestion and heartburn.
Right.
Well, part of that is charcoal. Charcoal is burned wood. They take wood, they burn it to 900 degrees, and then they smother it out. That is charcoal. If you burn it any longer, it would turn to ash. Now, Big Green Egg uses hickory and oak in their charcoal. Inferior brands will use. They can burn a house down. Okay. This is a piece of natural lump hardwood charcoal, which is either hickory and oak or a mix.
Got it. Let's see the bag. You see, show them that bag. So this comes, we
10
sell this right
pound
here.
bags and 20-pound bags. And natural lump charcoal will last twice as long as regular charcoal, as long as briquettes.
And like you said, it's another superior product right there.
Yes,
using that natural.
Another thing about charcoal is when the charcoal is coming down the assembly line, the large pieces stay on top. That's the Green Egg charcoal. All the small pieces, that goes to the other people.
The
okay?
other people. Yeah, we don't want.
And you can make charcoal out of anything. Sometimes you'll find nails and roofing shingles and bricks in your charcoal. Okay, that's
Right.
inferior charcoal, made
Yes,
out of
we got-
hickory and oak.
And so this is a bag. This looks like a 20-pound bag, and that's going to last you how long? Would you say?
That will last a couple of months.
Couple of months. Wow.
Now, the way we light it is
Uh-huh.
right with a little starter wafer. This is made out of paraffin and sawdust, and this one little starter will light up your charcoal. And you only use 2 little handfuls of charcoal. 2 little handfuls of charcoal. Insert that underneath your charcoal. Light this, and within 10 minutes you are ready to cook. It will be on fire.
That's excellent.
You put your food on, you close it, and you set your temperature.
That's great.
Set your temperature. If you open the bottom about 3 inches, you open the top where the holes are exposed, it'll settle into about 300 degrees.
Show us where's the box of that thing right here.
These
We've
are
got
your
some of that.
starters right here.
Some of the charcoal starters. So you got the charcoal starters. You got your charcoal.
Natural lump hardwood charcoal. Let's get back to charcoal because that's really important. You can use briquettes, but typically you throw a whole bag of charcoal in a gas grill. You squirt lighter fluid all over it. It blows up on you. You don't have any eyebrows left. And trust me, it takes 3 weeks to grow them back, okay? And then you squirt more lighter fluid on it. And when you eat your food, you say, I have heartburn and acid indigestion. This
Break
is
out
a
the
much
Tums.
better way to go, okay?
That's great.
You can also, if you're in a hurry, we have something called an igniter, which is an electric starter if you have an outlet nearby. And that will light your charcoal in 3 to 4 minutes. You will be cooking in 3 to 4 minutes, okay?
Wow.
Now, charcoal, when you're using natural lump, you have very little ash left over. When you're using briquettes are 50% sand and sawdust mixed with
Is that right?
natural lump charcoal. Sand and sawdust and boron, okay, and
my
some other
goodness.
things.
Yeah.
So when you cook with briquettes, you have to clean it out every time.
Right.
If you're cooking with natural lump charcoal, after a month or 2, you may get a little buildup.
This is where the ash right there. Just a
Ash
little
will
bit
fall
right there.
right down to the bottom,
Uh-huh.
and there's a little tool. We just scrape it out, or you can get a shop vac and suck it out.
Okay.
But natural lump charcoal tastes much better, lasts twice as long, lights up in half the time,
Right.
and you get very little ash.
That's excellent. I mean, that's another reason. It's just so the moistness is, it's attributable to the charcoal, and then you got, of course, the egg that you described. So
Right.
Let's look at the different sizes. Can you
Yes.
go through some of the different ones we've got?
We actually have 7 different sizes.
7 different ones. I tell you what. Let's walk back over here and talk about these. And we've got Randy Morrell. Where's Randy? There we go. Come here, sir. Randy Morrell is our buyer here at Stine's, responsible for bringing on this big green egg product. So we got to thank him. We appreciate it. And Randy, how many locations? We've got 12 Stine locations, but we've got it in 10 of our 12 Stine locations. Iowa and Alexandria are the only 2. But
Yeah, that's right. So we stock all of the accessories in every store, and as well as the different size eggs. in 10 locations. You can find out what stores have them by going onto the Big Green Egg website, or you can visit our site and it'll tell you which stores are stocking Big Green Egg. But we have large, extra large, and the mini max in every store, and then a couple of stores have some different variations of islands and some additional accessories. But every store stocks at least 50 accessories plus?
At least 50.
At least 50 accessories. So if you've got somebody on your Christmas list that you need to grab something for, we've got plenty of stuff for you. And we've also got enough to get you going for Christmas if you wanted to get somebody an egg for Christmas.
Now, guys, folks who are watching, we got any questions or comments coming in? We good? Make sure to like this. And what we'll do is like and share this video. This was Randy's idea. We've got some delicious barbecue sauce over here. Get a shot of that. 4 different types of Big Green Egg barbecue sauce. We've got, what do we have here, Randy? Mustard.
The Carolina style bold and tangy is my favorite. I'd eat it on pretty much everything.
So if you like and share, afterwards we're going to just randomly pick someone who's liked this particular video that you're watching now, and we'll give them away the 4-pack of the Big Green Egg sauce. So you got a question?
And then also, Jeremy, we've also got on the front page of our ad that's running right now on our StineHome.com site, we've got a package right now for $9.99 where you can get the large egg, you can get the large egg, you can get the bag of charcoal, you're also going to get the ash tool, which is very important because you don't want to get down there and have to scoop that out.
Right.
You get the starters, and it's a great starter kit for $9.99.
That is a great buy right there.
Great deal.
Randy, and let's go back this way. Let's talk about the sizes and work our way back.
This is our large. The large is our most popular grill. We sell about 80-85% large because it's basically good for everybody and everything. The extra large, if you're going to do 4 or 5 pork butts at one time, you can get an extra large. The large, you can hold 3 pork butts. Okay, you can do
this
about
one right here.
Yeah, you can do 8 to 10 steaks on here at one time. And also, if it doesn't look large enough, we have an extender grate that you can put on top, so you will have 2 levels of cooking. But we do have 7 different sizes, but the large, the extra large, and the mini max. Mini max is our tailgated grill. It's only 60 pounds, comes with the stand, and it's 13 inches in diameter, okay? The large is 18 inches and weighs 140 pounds, and the extra large is 200 pounds.
Wow.
And it's 30 inches. I'm sorry, it's 24 inches.
24. So this is the biggest one?
No, we have one called Eggzilla. Eggzilla is 30 inches. The extra large is 24 inches.
Come on in.
This is one of our accessories right here. This is an extra large pizza stone. So if you're going to cook fresh dough pizza and a extra large green egg.
You've been cooking pizza today, right?
We have been cooking pizza today.
Okay. That's a big pizza, like you said. That's New York style. So we've got we don't have the Eggzilla here, but
no, we don't. The reason you can cook pizza in a green egg is because it is a pizza oven. It is a brick oven pizza. We can get our temperatures up to 650 degrees, and that's where most pizza houses cook their pizza.
Okay.
High temperatures. Put your fresh dough pizza in there.
And those are the best kind, that
5 or 6 minutes.
Wood
it's got a nice little smoke flavor to it, and it's a great pizza.
Excellent. Want to work our way. So have we showcased all the different sizes that we carry, Randy and
Yes.
Kevin?
I think so. Yep.
We don't have a mini max. The mini max is inside, but it's a nice little tailgated grill.
Yeah, just because LSU is a win, it doesn't mean you can't tailgate.
Yes.
You can still buy a tailgater.
We got a question, Emily?
How long does it take?
Who we got?
Stine Home and Yard. How long does it
That's Angie.
take? Angie, how long does it take to cook a pizza?
Well, it depends on if you're cooking a fresh dough pizza or if you're cooking a frozen pizza. If you're cooking a frozen pizza, you use our convector, which is the indirect cooker, and it takes, just like the box says. If the box says cook it at 350 for 15 minutes, cook it at 350 for 15 minutes. If it's a fresh dough pizza, it's probably going to take 6 or 7 minutes normally at 600, 650 degrees. Okay.
Excellent.
Now, I like to buy $3 pieces and put $10 worth of cheese and pepperoni on it.
It's the best way to do it.
The best way to
You got to
do it,
load up
yeah.
on the cheese.
Would you want to go look at a pizza?
Let's go take a look. Thank you for the question.
I think we have one cooking.
We're gonna take a look at this right
I
here.
wanted it medium well. Perfect.
Let me get the shadow out the way. Looking forward to eating that soon. And folks, if you're just joining us, we're at Stine and Broussard. If you'd like to come take a look at these big green eggs, and more importantly, taste some of this delicious food that the Big Green Egg King himself has been cooking.
Now, this was mushrooms that we cooked, mushrooms in a honey teriyaki sauce. This is some of the steaks that we cooked a few seconds ago. Isn't that beautiful? These are artichoke oyster bruschettas. And that is artichoke hearts, feta cheese, garlic, olive oil, rotel, and black olives.
That's perfect for
And you mix it all together, and you use your convector, okay? Let's talk about the convector for a second.
Great. Come on over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need me to move. Just tell me.
You good?
Oh, no.
Facebook Live.
This was a frozen pizza that we cooked, and still got another minute or two, but the bottom is very crispy,
Can we get a shot of that
and you,
right there?
bottom is
Look at
very
that.
crispy, and you can see the top is getting bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
Still has a few minutes to go, but we're gonna put that on the side. This is what we call the convector. And what the convector does, it turns it into an oven or it turns it into a smoker. If you have the feet up, like it is right now, the feet up turns it into a smoker. You flip it the opposite way, it turns it into an oven. And basically, in both premises, what it does, it turns it into an indirect cooker. So it's the same temperature throughout. It's not going to burn the bottom. That's how we can do artichoke bruschettas, and it won't burn the bottom, but it's going to cook it nice and crispy because it's indirect cooker, okay? You can cook brownies, you can do bacon wrapped shrimp, you can do bacon wrapped chicken thighs, stuffed mushrooms, all kind of things. Put it on your grill, close it, and don't tend to it. Set it and forget it. Go jump in the swimming pool with everybody else. You don't have to babysit your grill because it's not going to flare up on you. And that small amount of charcoal that we put in there, that will actually last 8 to 10 hours of cooking before you have to add more charcoal. Okay? Now, say you only cook 2 hours. You close your grill up at the end and it puts your charcoal out. So all you need to do, you still have another 6 hours of charcoal, add another starter wafer, and you're cooking again.
That's excellent.
Yes.
Tell us about some of these recipes,
Well, this is just
or where you can find them, and
uh,
at your own website, right?
in my head, I guess.
Well, you've
No,
got some in Louisiana
if-
Sportsman magazine.
We do have a couple in Louisiana Sportsman magazine. If you go to the Big Green Egg website, you will get lots and lots of information. The Green Egg website has over 300 recipes. It has tutorials on how to cook steak, how to cook pizza, how to cook biscuits, cookies, brownies, everything you need to know. And if you ever have any questions, we have our Egghead Forum. These are eggheads people who just love their egg, and they get on the forum every day and they talk about food and they talk about recipes. So if you cooked ribs and they didn't come out very good, they came out really tough, you can write to the forum and say, hey guys, I cooked ribs,
Yep.
they came out really tough, what do you think I should do? And they might give you a number of suggestions. Maybe you need to buy better ribs. Maybe you need to wrap them in foil. Maybe you need to cook them slower. Maybe you need to cook them longer.
Right.
And you'll get 8 to 10 responses, okay? So there's a lot of help on the Green Egg website.
These are the eggheads.
The eggheads, we love them.
That's great.
It's a term of endearment.
That's great.
And
So this is what's the website again? Is this Big Green Egg?
BigGreenEgg.com.
Okay.
BigGreenEgg.com.
That's great. What else we got cooking? We're gonna be here a few more hours cooking. We got some
Yep.
chicken under there.
We have some pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
We're gonna make some pulled pork sandwiches with sriracha mayo on top. And I cooked pork butts last night. I cooked them all night long. I put them on the grill at 220 degrees. Let them cook all night long. This morning I woke up. They were still at 220 degrees. I took them off, added a little more foil, wrapped them in foil, put them on for another 4 or 5 hours. And in 18 hours, I only opened up the grill 4 times. And when I opened up the foil, they just fell apart. And we have pans of it.
I think we got folks waiting for some of the steak right over here.
Okay.
We got a question.
Mr. Phil, can my sidekick.
If it's time to cut it, I'll be there.
Yeah, that's right. You timing it. Question on the turkeys.
Hey, a lot of folks are asking questions about turkeys right now with Christmas
coming up.
How many turkeys can you cook on here with the turkey roaster?
You can cook about a 25-pound turkey on a large green egg.
Okay.
A 25-pound turkey. It might be hard to cook 2 of them because it's not that wide. It's 18 inches. So if you can find a couple of skinny turkeys, maybe.
There you go.
Oh, that one's hot.
Careful now.
That one's on.
Don't need any accidents here.
Here's a question that comes up quite
we got
often. How hot does the outside get? Okay.
Yep.
It'll get hot. Okay. In the wintertime, it'll be great because you can warm your hands.
There you go.
But your kids, if they come and touch it, they will not stick to it. They will not burn themselves. They will move their hand pretty quickly, but they won't burn themselves. Okay. So you can touch it. Okay.
Great.
But you're going to move your hand.
The accessory with the wheels. Explain this. How's this?
Well, when
work?
you buy an egg, you buy just the egg.
Okay.
Okay. You get a large, extra large, because everybody likes it differently. Okay. Some people like to put it into a table. Some people like to put it into one of our tables. Some people like to make their own tables.
We're going to show you all that table in just a second.
And if they like to make a wooden table, I know where they can get some good lumber.
There you go. Appreciate that.
Stine's lumber.
Some good treated lumber.
But you can get what we call a nest, the bottom
The
stand.
nest right here.
You can get shelves, what we call mates, or you can deck it out any way you want to do it, but you can't put it on the ground because it will topple over if you just put it on the ground.
Okay. Let's look at that table real quick.
That's a very nice table. That's got a lifetime warranty on it. It's made out of aluminum, and it also has a lifetime warranty on the paint. The paint and structure both.
I have a guarantee not to burn this stuff.
Look at Mr. Phil. He's slicing away, isn't he?
Come in and get y'all. Come try y'all soon.
We can't cut in line. We got
All right, everybody run.
Go ahead.
Everybody run up and get some steak. I'm not sure.
First, go ahead.
If you're watching this and you're in the Broussard area, you don't have very long. Probably about another 5 minutes,
Better
and then
hurry
it'll be
up.
gone.
Go back over here. Anything else for
We do have a. Oh,
We have a question.
Oh, great.
William Savory, what kind of warranty comes with the egg?
lifetime warranty. Lifetime warranty on ceramic, 5-year warranty on anything black. Anything black is going to be painted with the same baked on enamel as you would have on your car, on your automobile. The whole egg is painted with baked on enamel, okay? But you have a lifetime warranty on the ceramic, which means if you get a little hairline crack in it where no smoke is coming out of it, we're not going to warranty that, okay? But a year from now, it gets a little bigger and smoke is coming out of it, that affects your cooking. And we will be happy to take care of any warranties, okay? We do very well with warranties, okay?
And we'll process those.
Yeah, and that all goes through Stine. They just send out a warranty form, send it to us, and we'll send them the part, okay? But you will never buy another grill. Never, ever, never buy another grill. Okay?
That's excellent. And I know it's, look, you can see how moist that this is. You can get a shot of that steak.
What do you guys think? Everybody that tried, is it any good?
Oh yeah.
Not bad, huh?
Juicy.
So all of the accessories that we have, we will have, or all the eggs that we have, we'll have accessories to go along with them. I think the large is going to be our biggest category. We're going to focus on large because that's their best seller, and it's also turned out to be our best seller. So we have more accessories for the large, and then the extra large behind that, and then the mini max. But I do want to say that if we don't have something, or if there's something that you want a special order,
No problem.
That's not a problem at all. We can usually get it to you if you see something
2
on
days.
their website or something like that. We can usually get it paired up with an order that we've got coming in and roughly get it delivered between 5 to 7 business days to the store that you purchase it from. So we'd be more than happy to take on a special order if there's something that we don't stock or something that you
And
want.
they will be stocking more accessories as we go along. We're kind of in the infancy stage right now.
Learning curve.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
That's right. Yeah, but it's definitely becoming a huge hit for us this year. And we appreciate you very much.
There you go.
Very much.
Highest item. So, anything else we need to touch on?
I've only had one person that in 17 years that ever wanted to bring an egg back, and that was because they bought a medium and they wanted to bring it back and trade it into a large. Okay, that's the only time. The only thing, just remember, your temperature control is from 0 to 8 or 900. Okay, 0 to 600 with the lid down. Open it up. You're going to get a nice little bed of flames to sear your steaks. It's going to get to 800-900 degrees. Okay. Also, when you're cooking a large piece of meat, time and temperature is important, but what's more important is getting the temperature right, okay? Getting the internal temperature correct. And you should have a temperature probe or a temperature gauge. If you're gonna cook a turkey, make sure that internal temperature is 155 to 160 degrees. If you're gonna cook a pork butt and you want it to fall apart, it needs to get up to about 195 degrees and it will fall apart. Brisket needs to get up to about 205, and you need to wrap them in foil when you get down to, I cook a brisket at about 100 to 170 degrees direct.
And what days do you do that?
Huh?
What days do you do that?
quite often. I cook a brisket to 170 degrees, then I wrap it in foil and let it cook to 205. When you open it up, it falls apart. Same thing with a pork butt. Get it up to about 170 degrees, wrap it in foil, let it cook to 195, and it's done. That's when you know it's done. So it's real important to know the internal temperature of a lot of chunks of meat, okay?
Great.
And beware of imitators, okay? They won't last a lifetime.
Well, excellent. Anything else we've missed, Randy, or
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
I had made the mistake of coming here and not eating first. That was probably the dumbest thing I could have done today. But just a reminder, we've $9.99 gets you a large egg, the nest, the mates that go along with it. So just like you see right over here, you get the ash tool, the starters, and the free charcoal for $9.99. So that's running through next Wednesday, I believe.
The 14th,
Yep.
yeah.
So that'll get you going. I would probably venture out to say that you're not going to find a deal like that around here right now.
That's a very, very good deal.
That's probably one of the best deals in the state. So it's a good introductory offer for anybody that wants it. If you've got somebody that's been wanting one, it's a great Christmas gift. And like I said, we're going to keep all of the egg accessories and everything that you need to keep them going. So but come on and grab them. If we don't have them in stock, we'll be more than happy to place an order and, like I said, get it to you within 5 to 7 business days.
Another good thing about the egg is when your husband or your wife has an egg, okay, what you can do is every birthday and every Christmas and every holiday, you can get them a couple of bags of charcoal and starters and some accessories, and we're happy as can be.
Well, that's great, guys. Any final thoughts or questions or comments? And again, we're always available here. We got Randy again, who's the buyer, who helped bring this product line on. But anything else?
Any questions? Any further questions?
Ask anybody.
Roxanne Rankins.
Okay.
Can you buy this at all locations?
We can get it at all of our locations. You can get the large, the extra large, and the mini max at all of our locations except for Iowa and our Alexandria location. The accessories are a little bit limited in some of the stores that are smaller because of the space constraints, but in our bigger stores like Broussard and Lake Charles, Sulphur, Walker, they have a very large selection of accessories, about 75 if I had to guess, and a big selection of grills. Like I said, if there's something that we don't have,
we can always deliver.
We can always get it.
We can always deliver and transfer it from store to store.
Yep.
Well, guys, thank you again. We got the
come on down to Stine's.
There's one steak left.
They care about
2 steaks
you, okay?
left.
They care about you. They care about you.
Get a shot of that steak. We appreciate that, Kevin. I appreciate those words.
2 steaks left, guys.
So again, for Randy Morrell, who again is the buyer responsible for bringing this product on to the Big Green Egg King himself, Kevin Quigley. We really appreciate it. Again, I'm Jeremy Stine over at Stine and Broussard. Y'all come out and see us. These steaks are almost gone. We'll be cooking for a couple more hours. We thank you. Again, go to steinhome.com. Check out anything. We've got our accessories, everything about Big Green Egg on there. Or
Like the post, get your sauce.
even go to the biggreenegg.com site yourself. And we do have some sauce, like the post, like Randy said, share away, and we'll be giving some of that away. So thank you again, and we'll be out seeing y'all again hopefully soon for another demo.
Have an excellent Christmas.
Excellent.
Excellent
Thanks,
holiday.
guys. We really appreciate it. We got to dig in now.
No kidding, man.
I'm so hungry.
All right, turn around, guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good.
All right, we got.